it is just like anything good you have, it will be destroyed by the human nature, whatever you have.
Yeah.
But then again, everything gets tainted over time. For example, these days new things are popping up, like Scientology is coming up. There are different things that, okay, I believe in this.
Yeah.
But that is the problem with human beings, is that we want to belong to a particular community. Okay, this is my country, this is my religion, these are my people. It makes us feel better, and there's no human who can actually escape that. But that is something that I think smarter people will capitalize on if they are having an evil mind. So for example, speaking. So yesterday only I was having a session of art of
Can I have
speaking.
your coffee one second?
Certainly, ma'am. Let me know how it is. So yesterday only I was having the third session of art of speaking, which is on public speaking. So I showed them the power of speaking. So I showed them the first example, which was Adolf Hitler, and the second example, which was Nelson Mandela. So both of these people, I asked them a simple question. What are they using? What is their main power? What are they doing right now? How did they influence so many people? Speaking. So the same power can be used in two different directions. One brings war to an entire continent, or a lot will say to the entire world, and the other one brings peace to an entire country. And same goes throughout the history. So whatever you have, that can be used as good as bad as well. But the problem is that both kind of people are there in the world, and both kind of people, there are certain people who are smarter than the rest. So obviously if you're smarter and then you have an inclination of money and power, then you can be using the same thing. For example, YouTube also. A lot of people are using it just for the sake of money. I'm not going to say that they want to destroy the mentality of youth or something like that. But what they are doing, they're tremendous speakers, but they're using the whole crowd and brainwashing the whole crowd. Don't know what kind of mentality they are putting into kids, and they're having millions and millions of followers.
Yeah.
And people follow those people blindly. That is the thing. And it's
That's
happening.
the power of clickbaits.
Clickbaits, and then they are going to say what people want to listen.
Yeah. So like some unreal realities. What do you say?
Unreal?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about though.
They'll present you which is not real. They'll present you something.
Yeah.
Because reality, it's harsh and nobody wants to listen to it.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
they'll feed you with something which is
Tell
which
them
can-
like, this is in 10 minutes you can learn how to multiply your money 50
Yeah.
times, something like that.
Exactly.
And majority of the people want that. Like, hey Komal, I'm going to give you a pill and you are going to become super rich in 3 days. And most people in this world will say, give me that pill. Who wants to work hard for the next 5 years? Right? So that is what you capitalize on. And the biggest problem, let us take the example of Socrates. I was talking about this before. The Greek Empire gave us two great things. Number one, philosophy, and the second one is democracy.
Yeah.
Socrates, a philosopher of Greece, was dead against democracy. And his idea was that do voting, do it all, give power to common people, no problem in that, but give power to educated common people. They should have the right to vote, but they should have proper education of who they are voting for. Otherwise, the people who are getting the votes or collecting the votes can easily play them and influence them into voting into a particular direction, right?
Yeah.
So that is how it all works. Majority of the people are not that smart, and majority of the people can be influenced like this. And because of this, lot of things happens. Civil war happens, entire world goes into war, nuclear bomb drops, lot of things happen because there are smarter people who know that majority of the people can be influenced very easily. And this is very, very visible in today's day as well. Everywhere, not only on internet, everywhere. Why is TikTok so famous? Or right now it is not in India, but it was there. Why?
But it's still famous in other countries.
It's still famous in other countries. Why are Reels so famous? Why are there new apps replicating TikTok coming up every next day? Because it is in demand. Why? Because majority of the people enjoy that. Why do you think that educational channels are straight up in the gutter? all the educational channel, you go to any educational channel where you will be finding content on physics, chemistry, mechanical engineering. People are teaching, people are accomplished and then teaching over there. They're getting 200, 300 views. Not picking up against Carrie Minati, but Carrie Minati makes a roast video on Big Boss and it gets 15 million views within couple of days or sometimes within couple of hours. What is the reason for that? That's what majority wants. And it's a big problem. That's where the problem of likes and views and all these comes into the picture. But what are you looking at? Okay, this is more popular. But tell me, Pareto 80-20 rule applies everywhere. 80% of the population will be having 20% of the wealth. 20% of the population will be more intellectual. And my teacher once said that 10% of the population will be the one leading, 80% will be in the middle, and 10% will be straight up destructive. And then these population that are in the center are the fence sitters, and it depends on the leaders what they do.
Yes, Ashish, you were telling that smart people, I think smart people are the one who are mostly leading. Right?
Yeah.
And the smart, I think they have mastered the philosophy to that extent that they can play with your philosophy.
It is not a difficult philosophy, Komal.
Yeah.
Actually, it is not like you have to be a genius to understand. Let us
It's
say
just you are studying that creature.
it is
Like
simple.
We are also creatures.
What
So
we
studying
don't
our
understand.
behavior.
For example, I don't understand what clickbaits are. Can't I
Yeah.
make clickbaits? What is Bollywood doing right now? Making movies that make zero sense. Showing those love stories that does not exist. Is it difficult? No, it's not. Anyone understands that common people will love that and majority will enjoy that and you'll sell a lot of tickets.
Maybe we can say that a lot of people want to live in the fantasy world,
Yes,
Ashish.
they do. But that is, as a society, not constructive for us.
Yeah, and we adding to that, a lot of girls, they like K-dramas.
I don't know
Right.
about that. Yeah.
So
I think
why is it when you'll ask them that why do you like it? Because of the the captivating love story, and for a girl maybe the guy he's so gentleman that so it's all fantasy world that they are longing for it, they are desiring for it.
Yeah.
Right, so that shows the reflection. If you are too attached to it and if you are just going through it day and night, and I have seen such people, so it means you are desiring for the same in deep corner of your heart.
Reality is too boring for most people.
Yeah.
And for us also, like every now and then I'll be thinking, man, this planet is way too boring, only one moon. But
Ashish comes with that every now and then.
हमको इस गोले में नहीं रहना. Every now and then I would look at every now and then I would look at the sky and there's only one moon over there. But then again